You know what time it is? It's time to home it with NHT. Well, on July 1, a new suite of offerings for homeowners was rolled out. Was the Smart Energy Loan, and we spoke about it some time ago. We've been talking about smart energy on this program for quite a bit because we're all about that life. Now, here to get our energy up is Marketing Officer at the NHT, Shawn Sybblis, and Sustainable Energy Consultant, Mark Dennis. Welcome back to Sunrise, gentlemen.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
We're good,
Getting you closer to home. I like that. That's on Shawn's shirt.
I like the shirt.
I mean, for every Jamaican, you know, Shawn, you know, owning your home is the icing on the cake. Yeah. It's that achievement that you feel like, you know, yeah, I reach, I own my house. Yeah. When you can say I own my house, and you get that key and you turn that door and you go in and you say, yes, I own a place. Somebody can't put me out, you know. It's a mark or a signal of achievement and that you have done something well, you know what I mean? And so for me, I would like for all our Jamaicans to be able to achieve that.
Yeah, I agree, and you know that's why we're here as well. You know, we want to ensure that the information is there. We want the accurate information is there. So we're here. It's our homing campaign. We want to ensure that persons have the requisite information. We want to ensure that we are creating homeowners, home buyers, home builders.
Yes, nice.
All right. Now, in relation to smart energy, one of the prohibitive elements is the cost. Some people, they would go solar if they could afford it. But the startup is sometimes a deterrent. Tell us about how you guys have designed this smart energy loan.
All right, so the smart energy loan is available to NHT contributors who are homeowners. So therefore, it's for for persons who are looking to, you know, reduce some of the electricity in which they purchase from JPS with solar power. So with this facility, persons will be able to purchase and install solar panels for power generation. They can use the funds to purchase batteries and water heaters as well. Nice. And additionally, I want to share as well for persons who are living in certain communities that may be experiencing water lockouts frequently or little to no piped water at all, they can actually access this facility for rainwater harvesting systems. Yeah, so they can use the funds to purchase water tanks, installation of gutters for rainwater collection, and also water pumps.
Oh, wow.
How much can you get for each?
All right, so one contributor can access up to a maximum of $1.5 million. Now, if there are two persons on the title, then both persons will be able to access $1.5 million, which accumulates to a maximum of $3 million. So that towards your smart energy solution. And of course, you know, the NHT always has low interest rates, so it's a fixed rate at 5%, and it will be for 10 years.
Oh, wow, nice, nice.
You can't really beat that.
Yeah, at all, yeah.
You know, Mark, when people are seeking to go into smart energy, the truth is that another challenge is the technicality of it. They don't fully understand. They need proper guidance, which is why you have people like you. Tell us about, you know, some of the things that you advise persons when they are seeking to get that proper guidance into moving into smart energy solutions for the first time.
Sure. So I usually highly recommend that people get independent advice, objective advice, and you usually can get that from an energy consultant. So for example, the Development Bank of Jamaica currently has a list of energy managers or energy auditors that people can go to, get an energy audit done, and get an objective assessment as to what they need, as opposed to going to a contractor that may just want to sell.
Exactly. Like, you know.
Yeah.
What about persons who they might have a small space, they don't have a big yard, they don't have a big roof, but they want to go into solar? I mean, how do you advise in terms of people doing an assessment of the space that they do have and making the most of it?
Again, that's where the independent consultant comes in. I mean, one of our jobs is to try and find a suitable space where you can install solar panels. Ideally, we'd prefer it to be on the roof, just because it's cheaper if it's installed on the roof, as opposed to in a yard space. But the most important thing for people is to just try and get an independent consultant to do that assessment for them and to determine the best way the system can be integrated into their household.
Well, I like the fact that Shawn has said that there is a loan now, and of course a very competitive interest rate, which I've not heard anyone better than that. So that's a plus. But for some persons, though, they may not know. Okay, so the solar can make the entire house light. Can like the fridge is gonna work, the microwave is gonna work, everything is gonna work just the same. Because then some persons may think that solar only works some things in the house.
Like the water
Yeah,
heater.
like the water. Like it doesn't seem like it's gonna run the entire house and run it efficiently as if I had power from JPS.
Right. So the good thing about this loan, from what I've learned about it, 1.5 million for a single person can get you. So if you're using roughly between 200 to 300 kilowatt hours per month, which is mostly lower to middle income Jamaicans, a 1.5 million system can essentially offset you from the grid completely. Of course, that depends on how intense you use the energy. Some people are not as efficient as some, but potentially it can take you off the grid. A 1.5 million system is roughly, you can roughly get a 5 kilowatt system with battery storage. So, and that can take, for example, 2 air conditioning units off the grid, relatively small air conditioning units, your fridge, a large screen LED TV, lighting, a washing machine.
Or a dryer.
So in any case, what,
Yeah, a dryer.
so in any case, what you're seeing then is if you're not coming completely off the
You can
grid,
compound
it
well.
significantly reduces your bill.
I like that.
you'd be paying.
So you don't have to go all the way off, but you can choose what it is. So actually, I can take Shawn's loan because if you're name alone upon a title, then you can just take the 1.5 and come half off the grid. I get it. See that, Shawn? That's hot.
You and your husband, you and your wife come together, get the
Yes.
3,
I just,
It's a much bigger
and you
system.
establish a much bigger system. You have your batteries, so you know, say, yeah, man.
how durable is this solar system, Shawn? Because, or maybe Mark should answer, do I have to change out the panels every 5 years? Do I need to gas it? Do I need to battery it? Do I need to what? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to choose something that's going to incur more cost and more headache. Might as well just go and flip the switch and just call it charge.
No, they're very durable. So the only component that you may have to change at year 10 is the batteries.
Okay, year 10.
At year 10
Wow.
is the batteries. But all the other components will last in excess of 10 years.
That's
the
how-
panels, for example, will give you 25 plus years easily.
Nice.
It's a very robust system.
Yes, so though the initial installation cost may look exorbitant or may look a lot,
pays
in
for
the long
itself.
run it pays for
It pays
itself.
for itself.
Easily pays for
a
itself
very
in 2
good
years or less
investment.
in many instances.
How easy is it for us to get this loan, Shawn? Because I know persons are going to line up right now because some people I forgot. How easy is it for us to get the loan and what are the prerequisites?
All right, so the information is accessible on our website right now. So can persons just visit the NHT website at nht.gov.jm and they can just download the checklist. And the check is quite a long list, but I'll share some of the main items. Some of the main items will be the survey report. Any NHT loan requires a survey report.
Okay.
And also, of course, we'll need an estimate from the entity in which a person is looking to access the solar facility. And also, additional information, person can also just reach out to us via our social media spaces, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, they can always call us at 876-929-6500.
All right. I love that. Thank you, Shawn. And big things are come up, so. But I'm not going to tell them. We're not going to talk about it because you're going to come back right here on Sunrise to share with us what's going to go down. But Mark, thank you so very much for that as well. That information was very critical because, we've heard about solar panels, Dennis, but it still sounds foreignish. Like I said, the fridge now go cool. The AC will come out. It not gonna work.
Nah, man, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna work. And now with this loan from NHT, it will definitely work. Gentlemen, thank you so much. That was Shawn Sybblis, Marketing Officer at the NHT, and Mark Dennis, Sustainable Energy Consultant. Coming up next, from smart energy to a lady who is exuding at winning the, pageant. Her energy is all the way up. And she'll be right back right here. We'll have the newly crowned Miss Universe Jamaica right here on set. You don't want to miss it.